Join us here today. I'm Rod Banach from Honey Badger Pickups, Regenerate Guitar Works, and we'd like to show you a little bit about what we have going on here. Honey Badger is our pickup company that started from myself as a bass builder who was looking for a little bit different sound in pickups. Couldn't find what I was looking for, started tinkering out in the garage, and got to that place where we stumbled onto something that was really kind of unique from a pickup sound. If we go back a little bit from there as a builder, I've been building since about 2004 when it started again as a science project out in my garage to feed my passion as a player to get an instrument that I couldn't afford that didn't do what I wanted it to do. So let's take a little bit of a look here in a second at one of our leading instruments that we have from the guitar company, which is our Regenerator model. Regenerator model is our top of the line model. It features a figured wood top. In this case it's quilted western maple. We have a Brazilian walnut accent stripe. It's a drop top that's contoured with standard is an alder body. Comfort contoured for fat guys like myself. A three-piece maple neck with an angled headstock on there. Standard on this bass also then is a 3-band active preamp that we have custom made from us by Noel over in Germany. It's a volume knob with push-pull for passive, blend, our duotone, passive tone, treble, mid, and bass. And one of the things besides the comfort of this bass and the sound that we have with the Honey Badger pickups is that the balance of the bass is set to balance so that you're not fighting this with your shoulder and your hand having to lift it up, but it's set there to balance for you as a player. And that means that during the gig, you're free to play instead of doing heavy lifting for the full night as you're playing. Weight on this one is 8.5 pounds. As a 5-string bass, we try and limit things to 9 pounds for production. 10 pounds would be a 6-string bass if we did one of those. A slightly more traditional note for those who are more of a Fender player, we have our VRB model, or vintage recording bass. This is a brand new model that we're bringing out for NAMM 2017. It features a modern size P5 pickup with a split coil J. Notice the coils here are a larger split coil instead of what would be a 4-string size coil that's set up that you're really jamming things in. We have a volume knob, a blend, and our duotone. And then for the guys who are Nashville guys, you know that if you blend a PJ up to just the P, it doesn't sound like your P. So we're set up with what we call our P solo or our J bypass. And when we lift the pot, that removes the blend and the J completely out of the circuit. And the advantage to that is when you lift this up, you have a true P bass. You don't get the impedance loading that you get normally from a PJ when you run the blend on there. So if you're in the studio in Nashville, you're doing a session work, you're going to get that true P sound that they're asking for. Again, similar thing that goes on with the balance. You don't see your average Fender doing this as you're coming out. Slim, comfortable neck, 19mm bridge spacing on there. We can do other bridges as well. And 1 3/4. This bass features an alder body, maple neck, and roasted Pal-Ferro fretboard. A Honey Badger pickup side of things, we have here a copy of our Heavy Hitters pickups. Heavy Hitters are a split coil pickup. We use larger magnets. We have a larger wire in there. The advantage to this then is it gives you a lot more dynamics that are coming from the magnet. You aren't losing your top end that seems to disappear on so many pickups when they start to overwind. You know that sound that you get is the treble disappears, or you're doing a humbucker and you lose all your top end. That's not happening here in the Heavy Hitters. It's really been a big hit. A lot of builders have been adopting this as a stock pickup. So if you're buying a bass for Brady McElroy, or you've seen some of the Devon basses or a few other builders out there, this is really turning on to become a hit. And we offer these in a traditional black plastic cover that's Bartolini or EMG sizes for 4, 5, 6, 7-string basses. And another option that we have that we offer these is also available as a wooden cover. So we'll take a wood, if you're a builder out there and you have a special wood that you like, that you've done your body with, you can send us a chunk of that and we'll go through and manufacture a pickup out of that to match your base. In this case we have one here that's made out of Banach. And with that, then you can really put some high-end pickups plus some classy look into your custom base as you're building. We offer our pickups not only in the soap bars, but more of a traditional J. We do more of a traditional P. We have pickups in split coils, single coils, and dual coils as well. So thanks for visiting us at NAMM this year. We hope that you have a great show. For those who couldn't make it, we're sorry we didn't get a chance to meet you in person, but give us a shout out online at honeybadgerpickups.com or regenerate.carworks.com, and we hope to see you next year or in Nashville.